Are all contestants ready?
Give us an introduction, Nayxerr.
Yeah.
In the green corner, we have no one because no one wants to play with these guys because they're nerds. In the blue corner, we have the Australian himself, Lemons. In the yellow corner, we have I don't know, WWE champion Joda01.
Oh, yeah! Snap it, your Slim Jim!
And in the red corner, we're supposed to have Lag Daddy Mixon, but he is Lemons at the moment. Oh, he's back! Lag Daddy Mixon is back!
Yeah.
And with that, they are gonna murder each other. Hope you guys will enjoy this, and please give me a tip because I really need it. I live on the streets at the moment. Anyways,
I'll give you a tip.
Are you guys ready?
Are you ready, Maxon?
Yes.
Ready to start?
Yep.
Are you ready?
What? Can you shut up?
Are you ready?
Shut up, Australian. God damn it.
Ready.
Are you ready to start?
500, 499, 498, go!
So pumped.
Oh.
Go! God damn it! So first off we have Mixon. He's going for the lady. The lady is protecting her
Put your
face.
armor on.
Mixon is
Put
going
your
into
armor.
the cactus. Lemons is in the cactus. The lady is in the cactus.
Hey, you don't have to eat.
They-
Either.
You're not allowed to wear armor.
You're allowed to. I'm not wearing armor.
They're punching
You
each
were.
other. I don't know what to say. Heck.
Ow.
Is anyone close to dying? You're not even close to dying. Die already! God damn it!
Lemons keeps eating.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
punch.
Stop eating!
Kill
not eating.
Lemons! Everyone team up on
What?
Lemons! Lemons
Yeah,
is
everyone
leaving
kill
the
Lemons.
arena! Lemons is leaving the
Oh.
arena!
I win!
No way.
Wow.
That doesn't count.
Lemons have picked up a sword!
What the hell? Why is there?
What is happening?
Lemons, no. It's one round into serene chaos.
Do you forfeit, Jonah?
Yes!
I got
yeah.
it! Oh god, I'm
Jonah
done,
wins.
I'm done here now.
Wow. Wow.
Jonah wins.
I win!
Oh.
Clonk with some extra clonk. Oh.
Nope.
He disappeared.
Gone.
Totally didn't see him place the block there, but he disappeared. Where are you going, Jonah? What the heck? Oh, Mixon is going crazy. Hello, Mixon.
Oh, well. I was trying to dig to him.
You missed.
Dispatch this right up.
Just watching your name go underground, and we just follow you, and then you just come out. It's like, hello.
Yep. Know what you're talking about. Mhm.
Hello! Do you know what time it is? It's Nayxerr time, and I'm back here on the JFS. And we have this stupid thing in the background growling at me. So yeah, in the last episode I worked on the new shop in Shoptown, which I pretty much finished, almost. I continued working a little bit on it, and I did some things which I will show off in the future. But for now, I decided to just open my two shops that I have in that castle. One is kind of a little bit more hidden because it's on the second floor. So yeah, but I put down signs trying to show people that, or tell people that, oh, there's another shop in this castle. Please go and check it out. Um, but yeah, I decided to not work on the dragon in this episode, which I plan to do for that shop. It's just I really don't know how I want to do the dragon. So I'm trying to figure that out, like what kind of block do I want to use, because I was gonna use black concrete at first, but then of course I figured out that black concrete is a little bit too like you don't really notice what the dragon looks like and stuff like that. So yeah, I decided to not do it anyways. Anyways, we're here at the place which is gonna be like my main base, and I just want to show off. I moved the portal. And as you can see, I've started working a little bit. This has been here for quite some time. But I decided I want to make it a little bit like overgrown. I want to make this place look more like one with the nature kind of thing. So I decided to try and work on this. Oh, I thought you were gonna attack me. Work on one of these like stumps that it's coming out of. But of course, I'm gonna change it more and work on it. It's just at the moment I have Mixon. That's his little base here, this place. I'm having him to like fill up this, and I paid him because he has the wood shop, so the good wood. So I decided to ask him like, oh, how much would it cost if I wanted a double chest of a certain wood, and he was like, yeah, it's gonna cost you, I think I paid like 32 diamonds. I think. But yeah, he's working on this. I don't remember what I paid. But he's working on this slowly but surely. I'm not going to use his wood for this. I'm going to let him fill that up before I start using it. But you can also see that I put granite there, which is supposed to kind of be like where I want the pathway to go. Like down to the water, which will be the only way to really get over there. And also there's these spruce blocks around, which is supposed to be houses. And I have a very specific design that I want to use in this place, and no one really knows about it except like a certain few people, even on JFS. We had a Pixelmon server going on for like a few weeks. I think it's still up, but it's not like no one is playing on there anymore. But during the time it was up, Dennis, Panda, and I was really active. And I had been started working on kind of like a village kind of thing, and I really liked the design I went for in that village. So I decided that's what I'm gonna go for here, and I'm gonna see if I can expand on the design. And as I said, yes, it's like an overgrown theme. So I guess I will start working a little bit and kind of show step by step how I work on this house, because I'm gonna use jungle wood just for the houses, but yeah, I'm gonna show a little bit step by step how I do things. So I will be back in a second. First of all, as I usually do, is I start, and I'm guessing most people do this, kind of like mark out just the layout of how I kind of want the house to look. It's very basic at the moment, and it pretty much looks like any kind of house. It's as we start working on the detailing and stuff for it, that it's gonna be very different. But yeah, this is pretty much the basic part of it. Next that I'm gonna work on is just fill it all in with walls. Now when we have the walls placed in, it looks even more basic, to be honest. But it's now when the fun part begins, and this is actually what I'm gonna show on camera what I do. This is one of the two things that I never have done on a house before this one, like on the one on the Pixelmon. I may actually, if we have the server up still, I may jump on there just to quickly record like a video showing it off, and I can put it in somewhere to show like, oh, this is what I tried to make, and this is what I made. But yeah, now begins the fun part, and that's to kinda carve out the wall, kinda. Like, I'm just gonna remove, for example, this log, and I'm gonna push it in. Like one, something like that. And let's not do that one. Let's do this one. Can be like it goes up one step instead. So it becomes like that. And this is like the whole like the main part of this is to kind of like work on all of these, and I don't really want that. Let's actually put it like that. To work on this, and later on I'm also gonna, I recommend if you're gonna go with something like this, go with a block as the wall that can be has stairs and slabs, because it makes it easier to make the detailing and stuff. I don't have any ender pearls on me right now. There we go. Now we have ender pearls on me right now. Let's leave that there. I know I have an ender chest right over there. Like, hello, good sir, ma'am, whatever you are. You're a little bit in the way. So this is pretty much what I did for the house on the Pixelmon server, and I loved the detailing I went for. Very unique, like to me at least. I haven't seen much of these houses around. So when I made it, I was really happy with it. Like what I have done, it just looked good and stuff. So I was happy with it. Let's do that. And it's I don't know, like it's I love it because it's still, like, you will see when I make the roof, it still has my kind of touch to it, but it's still at the same time not really a house you would see me do that much of. Let's do that. So if you're wondering really like what I'm doing, it's kinda how I wanted to do it on the Pixelmon server is I wanted to have a tree in my house. Hey, let's actually push this up. All you have to do really with this is just be random. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, what I wanted is have a tree in the house, like growing through the house, which I didn't really do it perfectly like I wanted it to be, but I feel like I did it well enough. Yeah, you can see it becomes really random, and that's what I love about it. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's push that one like out there one. And yeah, like I didn't complete it perfectly, but I felt like it was good enough. I loved the house idea I came up with. It kind of became like you literally work with the logs you have around you, and they are not always like perfect kind of thing. They are a little bit bent here, a little bit bent there, and stuff like that. I don't know. I just like the whole idea I came up with. This shovel needs to go. You can't be here anymore. I don't know. I've been struggling a lot with my inventory lately. I don't know why. Let's do that. And usually I say like don't put logs at the same layer as the planks. Like push it out one to make it a little bit more interesting to look at. But this is such a unique styled house, so it kind of has to be in that way. And of course, with all of these, like you see here, you can see that side. And now when we can make these four-sided logs, I am definitely gonna use them around here and like put them like that, to make it look a little bit nicer. Like that, you see? It still looks the same, but it keeps the good looking side. You don't get these ugly things. They kind of destroy most of it. And yes, it looks random at the moment, but I will most likely like push around with these logs and play around with them to make it look good. It may not look like this when you see the final build of it. That's kind of how I do it. But if you're wondering like, oh, well, why did you decide now to go out here and work on this? Reason really being that I wanted to, I kind of wanted to move my storage room away from spawn. I'm starting to have problems with my storage room at spawn where it is not big enough, and I kind of feel like I need to get away and work on my own place now, so I can actually have a place for a storage room. So that's kind of why I decided to go out here and start working on things, and hopefully it will look good. Now we're gonna go up and work on probably my favorite part of this build, which is the roof. I usually hate working on the roofs, which also leads to me literally having only one roof design pretty much, but this one is like, how should I explain it? The evolved form of the roof designs I usually do, which you will probably see here in a second. But first I gotta get the basics up. Towards the end of the last recording, I actually accidentally moved the camera, or like in OBS, I accidentally moved it a little bit, so it was it cut off a part of the screen. So I had to, or I had done more work after that, and then I keep doing the same problem. I record and say like, oh, well, I'm gonna work on this off camera and I will show you next time. Well, that next time is now in the same video. I'm not gonna show that clip because, yeah. So what I worked on is I worked on the roof and I kind of showed you what the plan is, and now I will show it to you, and I will show everything else I also have done, and it's turning nighttime. But anyways, there's the house. It doesn't have windows yet that much and decorations. I said it before, like I'm gonna freaking, I hate these zombie pigments. This is the third one that does it. They keep, I don't know why do you want to get in? There's nothing in there. Stupid. No. Well, I'm gonna add leaves and stuff to make it a little bit more detailed and stuff, but all I've done is just show these like cracks I've done in the wall and stuff, and the roof, how I've done it. Now you can actually see how I've done it, and I added to this, and I added to over here. This one I'm not really too keen on it because it's such a like it's not like a smooth down. It's like it goes kind of like smooth and then I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. But anyways, so this is the inside. I just have a bed, and then I just added like floor up here, and here we have a window. I'm planning to add like some table or something here, just to kind of block this. And same, I'm thinking about it like a bookshelf over here. Maybe I will add some like 3 bookshelves just here, and then have a window just so you can look out. And then the last floor doesn't really have anything either. Here I'm actually gonna add 2 windows on this side. That's the thing, like I want to make it messy. I kind of want to make the whole windows randomly placed, not perfectly and stuff like that. That's the whole point. But yeah, as you can see, this is not really much done. It's the bottom floor that's done, the basement. So actually, let's go down you can walk down the stairs, but I added a door down here too. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do my famous like balcony kind of looking thing, looking over here, and then it will just lead to here. And then this will go into a pathway down connecting with that. So yeah, but if we go through here, so there's the staircase going up. Here we have my 2 bird treasure maps. This is a one I found a while ago, but it leads to a treasure literally right outside my house. I accidentally opened it. So like this orangey thing here is the portal, and this is my house, and that's the where the treasure was. I'm pretty sure I've shown it before, but that's the one Dan got, but I apparently had a map of it, so I kept the map. But this map is outside the border, so I'm just keeping it for future sake. Maybe we'll give it away to like someone like Muck, maybe. I'm pretty sure I have another map somewhere that's also outside the border, but I'm not sure. I thought this was it, but apparently wasn't. So yeah, but I'm keeping this because I'm thinking about making a map kind of this place, showing it off when I have a little bit more done around the place, and like I get maybe like 1 or 3 more maps just to connect up and make a big map just to show off the place. But here, if we go in here, here's my storage room. Ooh, I'm actually kind of happy with the size of the storage room now. It's actually a little bit too big. Because too big as in I have too much storage space. So I have been really thinking about like how I want to do this sorting. So like for example, these trees, they got 1 column for each thing. So like the I think acacia is jungle, I think it actually is. Okay, maybe not. Well, here is supposed to be, for example, like sapling and leaves. Here we have blocks. Okay, it's actually not that good. Let's go with acacia then. So jungle and or leaves and saplings. Oh, this is also not that amazing. Well, it's just gonna be planks here anyways. And then down here, this is why I wanted to go with acacia, because here we have normal logs, here we have stripped logs, here we have the wood, and here we have stripped wood. So that's how I'm thinking about that, and I've been really thinking about everything else. Like, for example, here's colored stuff. That's what this meant, but I don't really have a good place to show it. And then you're like, oh, maybe just put a dye there, but I have the dye in another spot. So this is just like colored glass, and then it's then it's concrete powder. And then it's concrete, and then over here we have bricks, clay, and down here is terracotta. So it's a lot of thinking, and this is like end city or end stuff, so it's gonna be purple and chorus and stuff like that. Whenever I have more of those, back here we have enchanting, which I don't really have done yet. I need to get the books. Well, I'm pretty sure I can't actually enchant anything. I'm pretty sure I should be able to. Let's just grab this sword just to see. Oh wait, I'm not really there yet. Yeah, I'm missing like 2 bookshelves. But yeah, so here you can see I have 2 rows empty. So this is, I guess, for future stuff whenever stuff gets released. And these, I'm actually gonna just have 2 shulker boxes there because I noticed on the last season, it was kind of nice to have just 1 or 2 chests that you can just throw your inventory into when you run in here and you need to, like, if say you want to build something but you have too much stuff in your inventory, you don't want to sit down, sort it all into each chest, just throw it in here, and then later on you just clean these chests up and then you have them nice and empty again. So this time I have 6 of them, which is definitely gonna be more than enough. I was kind of struggling with 2 during the last season, but yeah, 6 is enough. But I'm really noticing, like, as have been doing this, the storage system, I love sorting through things, and it's just so, like, it's so nice to just sit down and sort through everything and just put them in and the annoying part was kind of like planning it out because it's like I didn't know how much space I needed and how much space I was gonna take up, but I figured it out pretty easily. Oh yeah, here's the dye. This is gonna just be bone meal. This is just random dyes, and down here I have a lot of green dye because I will need that in the future. So I'm kind of like stocking up on it slowly. As we can as we can see here, we have a lot of cactus already. So I had a cactus farm going on its spawn, but it didn't do much now because in the early months of the season when I had it, Jodo was working a lot at his place, which was right next to my place, so he kept my farm going, and that's how I got like half a double chest full of cactus. And then, of course, we have the ender chest and the anvil on this side, working bench in the floor. I'm thinking about adding a carpet actually, just to make it a little bit nicer. And then we have an ender chest and an anvil on this side too. I just wanted it to be on both sides because on this side I'll be when I do enchanting, maybe want to use the anvil a little bit, but also when I do it, I didn't want to run all the way to the other side, and if I need my ender chest or quickly use an anvil, I have it on this side too. So yeah, that's pretty much my storage room. One thing I wanted to just bring up, I don't know actually much about the whole like lag and stuff, but the reason why I only have item frames on the top chest, and it only shows one item of course, is because last season I tried to have item frames and it created a lot of lag in my storage room, and then I had a lot less than I have now. I'm pretty sure I could probably use like almost item frames in every single chest, but it would create quite a bit of lag, so I'm trying to use the minimum, and I feel like this is good enough. After using this for a little bit, I will obviously start to learn and remember where everything is. It's just now in the beginning it's a little bit of a problem, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So here I have also a window because every single time I run outside I want to know if it's day or night, so I should be scared or not scared of a creeper like dropping down on me or something like that. But yeah, I need to have also torches on the roof because otherwise creepers and zombies and stuff will spawn up there. We had a creeper explosion earlier. After I stopped recording, I went up to the second floor and there was a creeper and he blew up like this part. Excuse me, sir. Go away. Begone, demon. But yeah, this is pretty much the house for now. I don't know how much I will work on it. I've been working for quite a few hours, just watching some YouTube videos and stuff, and it's been pretty nice, and I have kind of missed actually sit down and play Minecraft as much as I did today. I kind of feel like I've noticed that back when I recorded YouTube videos, I could record anything, but nowadays it feels like I kind of want to work more on stuff off camera and show it off instead. I just feel like that's kind of the way I want to do it. But yeah. Also, before we end the episode, I just want to remind people that if you haven't noticed it, there is a URC going on at the moment, or maybe it has ended when this is over with. But I would recommend to go and check it out. Maybe check out the other teams. There were some of the crazier things happening this season, which create for pretty funny moments, in my opinion. But yeah, if you don't know where to find it, you'll see I have a playlist on my channel. Sorry for eating, but I have to eat. I have a playlist on my channel where I have all my URC seasons in there, and when a season ends, I put all the videos in there, kind of as like showing this season is over, now it's in the archives kind of thing. I don't know what to call it, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed this season of Minecraft. Hope you enjoyed this episode of JFS. Yeah, that's gonna be it. See you next time. Next time ends here.